In this video, we're going to be looking at list comprehension. So when we say list comprehension is a way in which we can create a list on the fly. In other words, we can create a list using a single line of code. So assuming we want to generate a list of numbers, let's say numbers from 0 to 10, maybe something like this, 0 to 10. We can easily do that using list comprehension. So look at the syntax for the list comprehension. The first thing that you do is that you provide the variable that will hold the list. And then you provide an equality sign and then provide a square bracket. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to have a list of numbers starting from 0 to 10. The first thing that I will do is that I'm going to provide a variable. So let me call this one number. And then I will now say for number in range. And then I provide the start, which is 0. And then I provide where I want to stop. And then I can call this one 11. So if I print numbers and run this program, I'm going to have a list of numbers starting from 0 all the way to 10. So now we're going to use list comprehension to generate a list from another list. So let's say I have this list. Let's call this one nums is equal to, and then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So now I'm going to use list comprehension to generate the squares of the numbers in this list. So for me to do that, I'm going to have something like maybe I can say squares is equal to, then I put my square bracket and I say num raised to power 2 for num in nums. So this is going to generate a list of squares of the numbers contained in this list. So if I say print squares and I run this program, is going to give me the squares, which is 1, 4, 9, 16, and 25. So what if I want to multiply the numbers in this list by 2? So instead of saying squares here, I'm going to remove one asterisk so that it can imply multiplication. So if I now run this program, I'm going to have another list, and as you can see, the numbers that are in this list are exactly the same thing as the numbers in this list multiplied by 2. So now we're going to use list comprehension to generate a list of even numbers between 1 and 10. So we can start by saying nums is equal to, and then we can say num for num in range 11. So this is going to give us a list of numbers starting from 0 to 10. So if I say print nums and run this program, is going to give me this list. So but what I'm interested in is the even numbers. So if I want to get the even numbers, I'm going to filter out the odd numbers. So I can say if num, and then I provide the modulo operator and provide 2 is equal to 0. So if I run this program now, it's going to give me only the even numbers. So in order for me to remove the 0 there, I can put 1 here inside of the range function, put the comma, and then if I run this code, it's going to eliminate the 0 for me. But what if I'm interested in the odd numbers? I can quickly change this 0 here to 1, so that if I run this code, it's going to give me the odd numbers. So list comprehension is a very powerful tool that enables us to create lists on the fly. In the next video, we're going to be looking at tuples in Python.